Did you ever think you would see the day that the WWE would help, the WWE would aid TNA to the WWE Network? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is The Dynamic Show and Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. TNA Impact episodes potentially moving to the WWE Network. The WWE set to help TNA Impact Wrestling. Who would ever thought TNA and WWE would work together, would read out of the same book after everything that has happened between these two companies? Coming out of reports, TNA will soon be out of a network to help out their weekly TNA Impact Wrestling show, to help air their show, excuse me. However, rumors are running rampant about the idea that WWE will come to the rescue and help out TNA. For those who don't think there is no possibility that WWE would not at least give TNA a chance, consider this. WWE helped ECW out in the 90s. Remember back when ECW wrestlers would appear on Raw like RVD, Sabu, and a host of other ECW talents. And I'm not talking about when WWE resurrected the ECW brand. I'm talking about back in the mid-90s, the early 90s, when ECW wrestlers would appear on Raw. Rob Van Dam bringing in, Jerry Lawler bringing in Rob Van Dam, Mr. Monday Night. Remember when Sabu fell off the big giant Raw logo? WWE did the favor back then for ECW to help their brand. WWE could turn around and do the same favor now for TNA. However, this is only pure speculation at this time and should be taken as such. Well, I'll tell you what, not only would this help TNA, but this would help broaden their audience. This would increase the leverage as it concerns, the audience, the ratings. TNA would be pertaining to a whole nother demographic, because there's a lot of WWE fans, quite frankly, that don't even know what the hell TNA is. They think it's a song. They might think it's a play. They might think it's a cartoon. They might think, like I said, it's an AC/DC. So they don't know. There's a lot of people that don't know. They really don't know. And that's because of TNA's lack of strategy, lack of organization, lack of publicity, lack of getting the word out there, lack of promotion. The WWE is king at promoting, and for TNA to come to the WWE Network would be huge. It would be a huge asset, and TNA should be thanking the WWE's lucky stars if the WWE were able to do something like that. But the only thing is, there's a few things that would have to happen. One of those things is TNA would no longer be TV 14. But that wouldn't hurt TNA. That wouldn't kill TNA more than what's being killed right now. Because, hell, they're TV 14 right now, and they're out of a network deal. So what does that TV 14 rating tell you? Remember, a rating does not make or break your program. It is the content. It is the influence. It is the creative process. It is the hard work that is put in. Many fans don't know this, but when the Attitude Era was around, much of it was PG. It was. Much of it was PG, although it was DLV, the dialogue at the bottom, language and violence, sexuality. But the bottom line is, TNA, they would luck out. They would luck out big time if they were. And it's not like Dixie Carter doesn't have the money for this to happen. Dixie Carter has the money for the WWE Network, but the WWE Network would have to buy TNA their content and their licenses and all that other stuff. It would take a long time. There's a lot of options here, but your comments and your opinions, and do you think the WWE is going to help out TNA much like they helped out ECW back in the 90s? Hey, like the WWE says, never say never. Subscribe. Your thoughts, your comments.